Hi everybody, Mariana here. So I'm just going to give a minute for people to hop on. So if you saw my blog post that came out today, you saw that I talked about being an introvert. And what I wanted to talk to you about today is the scary crap that we have to do as business owners and just be a lot more open about it. So, if you don't know who I am, my name is Mariana. I'm a business coach and I help moms to build profitable online businesses so that they can design a life that gives them the freedom to spend as much or as little time with their kids as they want to. So, today, hey, as you're hopping on, go ahead and say hi. So, today I wanted to talk about some of the scary crap that we have to do in business. And if you're on my newsletter, it's a little bit of a repeat, but I wanted to talk about this like way more openly. So when I started my online business, I was a health coach, and I have never had to do anything like doing video. I never had to do anything like that before. So the first time I did a video, I literally was like, oh my God, I didn't die. Like, it was awesome, right? And so I wanted to talk about how those kind of scary things are just like our own fears, and it's something that you can just like move past. It's a natural part of growing pains, of growing your business. And I feel like just beyond that point of fear is when we have these huge breakthroughs in our business. Another example, I was afraid because I'm starting a podcast, right? And so I was afraid to reach out to some of these successful people that I thought were just so far above where I was in my business. And I reached out to, I think it was like probably 8 to 10 people. And out of that, I think it was around 6 people so far have scheduled to be on the podcast. Now, had I not gone out of my way and overcome my fear and just put myself out there, I would still be here thinking, oh my God, I can't talk to these people. They're just so far above where I am. So sometimes we use being an introvert, right? And that was just my story. This might not be your story, but for me, I was like, oh, well, I'm an introvert. I can't do X, Y, Z. Fill in excuses, right? And sometimes we do that to ourselves to protect ourselves because honestly, it is scary, right? That we're putting ourselves out there. But then I thought, how scary would it be if I don't do the podcast that I'm feeling really called to do and I don't get my message out there to these moms? So whatever is the fear, think about the downside of not doing whatever you're afraid of doing. And that's also why I think having a really strong why is so important in business, because when you reflect back on your why, you're like, oh, well, duh. I mean, it might be scary in the short term, but long term, this is going to benefit other people. So, the other thing I wanted to talk about is that quote unquote successful people still get scared. Hey, Islin. So, successful people still get scared. And the only difference between somebody who is scared and is stuck and unable to move forward and somebody who is able to get to the level of success, the next level and the next level so quickly, is that the people that advance, they are scared. They feel scared. They just proceed anyways. So I want to encourage you today, if there's something that you're afraid of doing in your business, maybe it's being more visible. Maybe it is asking people for interviews. Maybe it is, I don't know, maybe it's following up with potential clients. Like whatever it is that you feel is holding you back from achieving the next level in your business. If you're feeling scared, I want you to take in that feeling. If you need to journal about it, journal about it. But the most important thing is to proceed anyways. And I think that working with a coach, this is something that obviously like you can get support around if you have a biz bestie or somebody that you can talk to about this, or if you don't have any of those things, reach out in the group. Like, that's what we're here for. I want this to be a community for us to collaborate, and that's why I started including the collaboration Thursdays. So reach out. Like, there is no reason to feel the fear and sit on your own with it, because that is where it doesn't allow you to progress. Are you there? Because I just got a notification on my phone. Okay. So feel the fear, proceed anyways, and reach out and get support. That's where like the support, and I mean, you can have the best strategy, right? Like, this is not about strategy. This is not about mindset. Like, sometimes we make this fear out to be way worse than it really is in our mind. By continuing to procrastinate, sometimes we make it a bigger fear than it needs to be. Like, I remember when I pushed send on that Huffington Post article, I was like crapping my pants. I like emailed my husband and I was like, oh my God, I just submitted for this Huffington Post thing. And he's like, what are you talking about? What is that? And he had no idea, right? But in my head, I had procrastinated on it a little bit, and I was like trying to make this perfect article. And like had my coach review it, because I was like, what if I have typos, right? And at the end of the day, I did have typos. I have typos a lot, right? And it doesn't matter. I still did it, right? I still proceeded anyways. So if there's something you're afraid to do, proceed anyways. It's going to advance your business. I promise you that. And then come back and report in the group. Tell us what fear you overcame. Tell us all of the updates of what amazing things came out of it. And in the worst case scenario, let's say it doesn't advance your business. Maybe it's doing a video, right? And you're like, oh my God, I'm afraid of doing a video, like I said in the beginning. And when I first did my video, I said, I didn't die. Come back here and tell us, I didn't die. I want you to overcome one fear today. That is your task. So if you guys have any questions or anything you want to talk about, I know there's a couple people here. So I'll hang on for a second and see if you have any fears, anything you want to talk about, anything you want to commit to doing, and post it in the comments. If you're watching the replay still, come back here and post it in the comments. But I'm really excited to talk more openly about this, because I think that people aren't talking about this, and it's a normal, natural part of the growing pains of being an entrepreneur. Okay. So, I'd love to hear from you. Islin says, I already took you up on that this morning. Oh, she said, I already took up your morning. Yeah, we talked this morning. Lisa says, I could say quite a few things about my Facebook Live that went wrong, but it doesn't matter because I took action and did it. Exactly, Lisa. And like, I feel so much like when we have these messages that we have to get out, either on Facebook Live, on video, whatever, it's coming to us because somebody else needs to hear it. And that's why a lot of times I will just hop on here and be slightly unprepared, right? Or no makeup or whatever. Like, that's not the point, right? We're here to help others. And through sharing our experiences, through our imperfect videos with screaming kids in the background, we're still getting our message out into the world, and we're still helping people. It goes back to the whole why thing, right? Like, if we have a strong why, we can just continue anyways. So thank you for sharing your experience, Lisa. And I'm sure they were awesome. If you want to link them below so that people can connect and watch them, that would be awesome. And I noticed too, like, if you're like, let's say you, she says, oh yes, I survived. Exactly. And like, I noticed too, like on the Facebook Lives, if you don't want to save them, you don't have to. Like, let's say you have one go terribly wrong. Like, it's not the end of the world. Maybe a few people were on and you can just delete them, right? Like, everything's okay. Same with these pitch emails, right? Or like anything that you might do. It's not the end of the world, right? So Thanks for the feedback and the CTA after my video. Please share with some folks. Yes, Islyn did an amazing challenge. She's in the middle of a challenge right now, helping people to create their resumes for the petroleum engineering industry. She is killing it in her business. She said, I forgot about adding you. Yes, I know, I need to be on that list. So if you're interested in petroleum engineering or hearing more about creating a really good resume, Islyn is all about that, and she's really good at it. So I will, can you put the link there, Islyn, so that people can find it? So, yeah, I am really excited to see what everybody is doing and overcoming their fears. So let us know in the comments what you're overcoming. If you want to share any videos, if you want to share any challenges that you're doing or something that you're doing to step out of your comfort zone, go ahead and share it here, share it in the group. Just a reminder that anything that's free is openly available to post in the group at any time. So go ahead and share it with us. Can't wait to hear what you're up to. And be sure to tag me because the group is starting to get a lot more talkative and sometimes I miss things. So I don't want to miss this if it's something that you're overcoming your fear. So make sure to tag me, okay? Have an awesome day, everybody. Bye.